Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Stu Stones. This is SMS Projects. On this channel I'll be tinkering with computers, starting by virtualising my home rigs over the next few weeks. I'll also be tinkering with electronics, including the Raspberry Pi and using its GPIO pins to control real-world things. I'll be tinkering with networking too, including bonding gigabit links, working with firewalls, reviewing powerline networking, wireless links and more. Today's project is to review and unfortunately repair this 45-in-1 professional screwdriver kit purchased from Amazon. This was not the intended first video, but since I had to make a repair it jumped to the top of the list. I needed a new hex driver for motherboard standoffs, and this toolkit popped up on Amazon, which included the hex bit required for both motherboard standoffs and those pesky nuts found on the back of graphics cards, as well as the usual assortment of screw, hex and special bits, so I jumped in and ordered one. On paper the kit looks great value for money, with 42 bits, tweezers, an extension bar and the easy grip handle. Unfortunately, this handle is where I was let down. On my first outing with the kit I had to remove some Torx screws from a HP ProLiant server, and found with very little pressure, much less than was required to undo the screw, the shaft started spinning inside the handle. Probably due to a manufacturing defect, the hole inside the handle was too big for the shaft. Another item of note is the very small and sometimes hard to read writing on the bits, not helped by smudge writings on the case, at least on mine. For the money though, I can't complain about the number of bits you get, including the usual selection of Torx, hex, straight and cross bits, and, for taking mobile phones apart, star, triangle, Y and circle bits. So if the only real fault is the spinning shaft, I can either send it back or attempt to fix it. And since I want to use it in other projects I'm filming right now, I'm going to grab some 2-part epoxy and make it so the shaft and handle can never separate again. So here I have some pound store epoxy glue, very simple. You mix epoxy and hardener, sets in a few minutes and the job's done. So here we have the handle from earlier. You can see the handle and the shaft completely separate from each other. It's no good for being a screwdriver, that just rotates, so we'll give it a go with the epoxy. Here is part A, which is the resin. Pierce the end. You only need a small amount has come out. Put that back on. This is the hardener, same sort of procedure. Pierce the end. Only need a small amount, and that's it. Mix, mix, mix. So having left it for just a minute, I'm going to pop the epoxy all over the shaft. Like I said earlier, you don't need very much. And that's it. Now I'm going to press fit these together, and in just 5 minutes that should be done. So we'll leave it there to dry. So, apart from the handle, which I've now fixed, I'm good to go. I'll be using it on my test bench for my new home virtualization hardware in the next video. Once I've used the toolkit for a while, I'll be more pressed to give my thoughts on the individual bits themselves and the overall quality. Initially though, I was disappointed with the defective handle, hard to read writing, and the sharp spring of the case which causes bits to fly out whenever you open it. This certainly isn't a toolkit I'd have in a bag, where the bits can come loose of their own accord. For a bench however, it should be okay. For just $7.99 with Prime delivery, it's priced much more to the budget end than other premium compact kits, and as such is very affordable. However, if you've used other toolkits before, this might not do it for you. But for what I'm doing here on the bench, and until I upgrade, it contains everything I need. That's it for this video, and now the glue has dried, I'll be back with my screwdriver kit next time.